Meantime, heartbreak in Texas as the death toll continues from last week's catastrophic flooding continues to rise. At least 80 people were killed. 28 of them were children, and many are still accounted for. The threat does continue today with flood alert still in place for central Texas. Fox Weather Meteorologist Bayne Froney is on the ground in Kerrville, Texas with the latest. Bayne.
Hey, good morning. You know, the past few days has just been absolutely devastating. Our team got here around our early morning hours on Saturday, and every single day, more and more damage is being uncovered and more people are being found. And it's just been really devastating. Specifically here in Kerr County, there's been 68 confirmed deaths alone throughout this county and many more throughout the entire state of Texas. Now, yesterday, we were, moving towards Camp Mystic, and today, this morning, that road is closed currently, but along that road, we were seeing visions and scenes just like the one behind me, just massive trees down. And over the past few days, this is the scene that we've been dealing with, just incredible amounts of damage, homes swept away. And it's just been absolutely heartbreaking for this entire community. Moving along the roads of Hunt, we could see cars flipped over, houses not even there anymore, completely swept off of the foundation, giant trees uprooted. And honestly, it looked more like tornado damage. If you didn't know that there was a flood there, you would have thought a tornado ripped through this town. As we started to move into the camp area of Camp Mystic, we were seeing that there was some, recovery efforts underway there, as well as some cleanup efforts from neighbors and locals that are just trying to help in any way that they can. As of right now, there are still 10 young girls from the camp that are still missing, along with one camp counselor. And the community is just hoping and praying that there's going to be some good news coming out of this, hoping to still find some of those young girls still alive. And after we moved throughout the camp, we did speak to a lot of neighbors and community members who have never seen anything like this. We spoke to one neighbor who's lived here for 2 decades, and he says never in his life has he seen a scene like this. Take a listen.
This is definitely one of the worst ones that has come through this area, if not the worst, just based on the damage. This is not normal. Like I said, there have been many other floods in decades past that have been fast movers. This can only probably accurately be described as a once-in-a-generation event.
So that man that you had just heard from actually told us yesterday, our team, that he had actually worked at the camp a few years ago, working on restoring some of the cabins, and he was explaining to us kind of the setup of the camp and where the cabins were, and he told us they were on very low ground, and he couldn't even imagine how scared and how devastating that scene was on Thursday night and into Friday. So there still is the potential for more flooding as we move throughout the next few hours today. So it's just hoping that these people in this community are staying alert and staying vigilant, because it's just so important to take these things so seriously.
And Bayne, I know it's still dark out there. are they asking people to stay out of there unless they're coming in to help out, or what's the deal with the roads and trying to keep people in or out of the area?
Yes, they really want to keep people out of the area if they're not a local, or if they're not a resident, or if they're not volunteers. They really want to keep those roads clear, because it's very dark, first of all, tonight, for this morning, but also there's still a lot of damage on the roads, down power lines, and it's more of a safety issue at this point.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, thanks for the update. We appreciate it. I know it's heartbreaking out there. We'll continue to bring these stories to you. Fox Weather Meteorologist Bayne Froney, thank you. Froney. We've got join Fox's support recovery efforts following the devastating floods. Visit GoFox/TX Flood Relief, or scan the QR code on your screen to support the Kerr County Flood Relief Fund. You can see it on there. Scan that with your phone. Donation is going to go, all the relief is going to go help with the relief efforts out there.